What I'm going to do is show you how we can get our dog to do what we want them to do. Simple, just give simple commands and give rewards. Watch this. Zoe, come. Zoe, sit. Zoe, shake. Good girl. Zoe, down. Good girl. Come. Sit. Good girl. Okay, the first command is sit. Very simple. Most people can do the sit command with no problem. It's a good girl. So you want to pet the dog first so they know the treat comes from you. And one of the things you could do as well is teach them to stay. It's a very important command. It's probably, once you teach them to sit, the next step is to get them to stay. All right, Zoe, she already knows how to stay, but I'm going to do something a little bit more advanced with her. And I'm going to place this carrot right between her nose. Get one of these to stay here. Stay. 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 Oh, get it, girl. So she would have stayed had the carrot not falling off. Okay, Zoe. Good girl. She loves carrots. Okay, Zoe. Well, as soon as she gets done here. Okay, the carrot's between her eyes again. And she'll stay there as long as I tell her to. And she's fine with this. She's pleasing me. Stay. Get the carrot. Good girl. They seek to please us, and you can reward them either with praise or you can reward them with a treat. So that's just an example. It's just repetition time and time again. Okay, once your dog knows how to stay, you get them to stay at a distance. So here we go. Zoe, stay. I'm going to back away from her, and she'll stay as long as I want her to, as far away as I go. I could actually go in the house and come back in, and she'll still be sitting there. So there she is outside. She's still sitting right where I told her to stay. And we're going to go out here. And here she is. Still sitting there. Good girl, come. All right, that's a good girl. Good puppy dog. So through patience, you can teach your dog to be obedient and to do what it is that you want them to do. Good girl. Okay, the next thing is to teach your dog to come when you want her to come. Now, this is a very important step because if your dog is out running around the neighborhood and they're not listening to you, you're going to have to go running after them. So the best thing you can do is teach your dog to come. And what I eventually did was I figured out how to do this with her because, I mean, she was like any other dog. If she knows she's free and she's a long distance away, she knows you can't do anything about it. So what we're going to do is we'll hook up a leash to her with a rope, and then she'll know that whenever I pop the rope from a distance that she'll have to come. Okay, so here we have Zoe, and I have a small rope attached to her, and then I've already been through this with her before. In fact, I had about a 100-foot rope with her before. Goes all the way down my sidewalk, and but essentially what it's going to teach her is that whenever you call her, that she has to come, or she's going to feel a leash pop around her neck. So I'll stretch the rope out here. Zoe, stay. Stay. Sit. Stay. She felt me tugging on a little bit because I was stretching the rope out. Stay there. Stay there. Stay. I shouldn't be saying stay there, by the way. It's simple one-word commands. Okay, here I am. This is about 20 feet, 30 feet. And she would already come as soon as I said, Zoe, come. But what you want to do is you want to pop the rope and say, Zoe, come, or the dog's name and then come. Simple words. You would say the dog's name and then the command. So in this case, it's Zoe, come. Just a slight pop. And here she comes. She already knew how to do this, by the way. And so she never actually goes outside of our yard. So that is how you can teach your dog to come from a distance. Eventually, when you train her, do this enough, you can do this without the rope, and she'll come to you no matter when you call her, she'll come because she doesn't know the difference if the rope's there or not. She will be a good girl. Sit. Zoe, shake. Ah, that's a good girl. Good job, Zoe.